Uh, Welcome, everybody. Hello, world. Starting off with a disclaimer. This in no way is uh, being produced as um, professional, or if you feel that you have any type of problems that you really feel that you need help, contact your mental health therapist, reach out to medical assistants that are licensed and bona fide through their profession. I'm simply sharing my personal experiences of overcoming, getting to where I'm at, how I got to where I'm at with my sobriety, my recovery, overcoming my mental health, uh, by going to school, studying, and practicing. But I'm not here as a professional. Professional. I'm just here using and sharing my personal experiences that have kept me clean and sober and managed to live a life and understand life through personal experiences. Things that I believe that cannot be certified by um, exams and tests, degrees. Um, I dealt with a bunch of mental health issues. I dealt with addiction. I dealt with suicidal ideations myself. But by the grace of my higher power, I was able, which is step two in AANA, I was able to get a better understanding of life and how I was supposed to live my life in a healed way, learning how to wake up in the morning, putting into practice what I could today, just for today. So, this is a live session here. If you're able to get involved, go ahead. But like I was saying, if you feel that you want or need professional help, seek it. Look and follow their explications. I'm not trying to discredit any professional or mental health. I'm just sharing what worked for me as a personal individual, as a human being that um, is just sharing my life, my experiences, and helping those that want to, can afford to, or feel a connection with what uh, I was set free from, what I was healed um, of, and how I'm living my life in the present moment without um, a disorganized uh, mental health issue or what was an addiction back then, but realize that my addiction wasn't an actual addiction. It was a mind altering substance use that had taken me out of my presence, my reality, out of what I was supposed to be doing daily. So feel free to um, let me know if you would like a morning session as far as me being live here and talking with you. If you're bored, if you're needing somebody to talk to. Uh, but overall, just sharing, just sharing that um, we need to understand life in its reality. That when we wake up for a purpose, and that purpose is to be able to enjoy our time today. I know the world can be stressful. I know things can come up that make us feel that we have to. But the thing is, are we able to? How do we manage and maintain our ability to stand firm in our reality, in the present moment? That, oh wow, I need to get to New York, but yet I don't have a way to get to New York. So how do we deal with that uh, emotional um, strain without causing it to affect us in a negative way? There's a lot of things that happen where we take depression, anxiety, stress, anger, and we believe sometimes that these symptoms are a damaging brokenness, but a lot of the times, if we understand that these feelings, emotions are more of a healing period, um, and we understand it through a process of healing, um, we get a better understanding of how to deal with them. You know, what I mean, if we're worried about something that happened in the past, well, how do we return to our present? How do we manage and maintain our reality today? Uh, if you lost your job, what are we worried about? You know, if you lost a loved one, depression, anxiety, grieving, these things are part of a healing process because you understand and you start feeling that you're never going to be able to feel, see, or be around what your brain and what you introduced or came into your life. That's the kind of reality that we have to return back to. That once we give our brain or our thought process that introduction, and if we keep it keeps getting it, it keeps getting used to it, and it depends on it, and it becomes codependent towards a relationship, using a car all the time, using a drug all the time. But when you stop stimulating your brain, your mind with that one substance, person, place, or thing, your brain goes into a period of healing. How do you manage and maintain that? And how do you stay within the reality without allowing um, the past, what's in existence here, what you introduced and accepted into your life to not hijack, get you out of your present moment? How do you manage and maintain that reality? So, with that, um, I will speak to that at this limit, but I'll wait for any comments. I'll wait for any desired opportunities to go and meet that live session. So if you're able, um, you can email on my account, I guess, and let me know if you can't get into the chat. So, like I said, I'm burning learning. I'm new at this, but I just feel that I want to share what personally worked for me and helped me to manage and maintain a recovered uh, life, and overcome my own personal past addictions, walking away from a lifestyle of drugs, gang affiliation, uh, prison experience, to being able to wake up every morning and just enjoy my day today. Just be able to be functioning and taking advantage of the things that I can taste, touch, feel, and are part of my reality. Um, so I won't take too much. I won't make this long, but like I said, the more people will get involved, the more I'll be able to expand this. So Facebook, YouTube, they all work on, and I guess they call it algorithm, where they determine on your likes or your subscriptions. I'm not doing that for that purpose. I'm doing this because I believe that we are human beings that are being uh, how do I want to say this? That is being structured in a certain belief system. But we all bleed, we all cry, we all suffer. Uh, and how do we learn to manage and maintain that without uh, producing hate, jealousy, anger, uh, dislikes, and bring in peace, understanding, unity, overcoming some of these problems that are engineered and created for a certain reason. But the reality is, how are they affecting us today in reality? Just because something's happening in New York doesn't mean it should affect me here in Oregon. Those kind of things are the things that I'm interested in discussing with people, spending my day, um, and sharing with people what works for me. And it might work for you, and it might not. But if you feel that you like what I'm saying, please put a like, or if you want to subscribe. I'm trying to share this freely again and try to have to meet YouTube's expectations to be able to continue and allow this to go uh, all over the world. I don't believe it's based for one person, just like it was freely given to me. I want to freely give it to those that don't know or don't want to trust or confide in a mental health therapist. But if you have insurance, if you have uh, government assistance, and you can make yourself available to go see a mental health therapist, a clinician, a doctor, please do. Please do. But for those that don't have the ability or that don't want to share their story with someone, um, or they're sick and tired of sharing their stories over and over. All I'm saying is that I was guided by uh, my higher power, who I wish to call and identify as God, and it was through his inspirational abilities that I'm able to accomplish where I am right now, and then going to school and learning uh, everything that I was taught. Uh, Getting my associate's degree, getting my bachelor's degree, getting my master's degree, as I walked away from a lifestyle that I believe was created for me. But in reality, when I understood it, I realized that I had a choice, that I had a right to think the way I needed to think and believe in what I believe. And going to school really enlightened me and empowered me in the way where now my belief system is my belief system. And 10 people can tell me who they believe I am or should be, but the reality is I know and feel who I need to be and want to be. But once again, this is my personal experience. If you feel that you do need, go seek professional help. I'm just using my life experience in which um, a person in position of authority couldn't tell me that my experience could be certified. So that told me that I was able to realize that my experience was um, a real thing that they studied and they learned how to, but didn't have the ability to certify me as a person in that area because it was my own personal experience of hallucinating, hearing voices when I was under the influence of methamphetamine and stuff like that. I was living in a psychotic world of drug induced to that point. And through my experience, it took me 3 years while incarcerated to be able to withdraw from that um, damage that I had created to my brain. Um, so, with that said, let's try to get this going and feel free to let me know what would be a good time to meet you or open this so that you can get involved, talk to me, share, or help me out with what I need to learn in order to get these things up and running according to uh, YouTube's expectations and making it a better platform for people in need that don't want to go and share with other people or other things, but are willing to uh, talk to somebody at this level. But please, once again, if you have the ability, go and get uh, certified professional help. I'm sharing my personal experience and my success of being clean and overcoming 21 years of addiction, 20 years of mental health problems, and now being in a position where I am able to understand and manage and maintain a life of stability, mentally, physically, spiritually. And thank you for taking the time to listen. If you want to share it, share it. If you don't, I appreciate you taking the time viewing this. Um, you all have a good day. Tell those that you love them. For today is the day that was made for you to live and start to recreate becoming the person that you want to be. Easy, just like that. Wake up and make the changes. Thank you.